Welcome IBEW members to COVID Testing 101. Today, we're going to be working with a product called Binax Now. Today, our test subject will be Brother Ron Miller with IBEW 233. Ron is studying the way and the procedures that it will take to take this test. Step one in helping anyone out with a test is taking their temperature first. We're using the Conair Care thermometer, a great device. So we'll be taking Mr. Miller's test right now. Mr. Miller is at a cool and comfortable 97.6 degrees, but we'll take it 3 times to make sure that it's correct. Mr. Miller will read through the process and go through the process as it is stated. You must do the process in order, and all of your instruments must be disinfected, including using hand sanitizer and Clorox wipes on anything that you might need, like the table and whatnot, to keep anything from being contaminated.
Number 1, wash and sanitize your hands. Number 2, remove test card from pouch and lay flat on table.
So you can either use scissors to make sure not to cut it, he's making sure not to touch any of the openings or the inside of the test with his hands.
First, lay flat on table and make sure the blue control line is present in the result window, which there is. Open card flat on table. Says you may bend it backwards to help it lay flat. Remove dropper bottle cap. Hold dropper straight over top hole, not at an angle. Put 6 drops into the top hole.
So that is 6 drops, no more, no less. There we go, 6 drops.
Open swab package and stick. At stick end.
Now this particular test, you do not have to go all the way to the brain with it. This test, you can actually go halfway up into your nostril to get the proper amount for the test.
This is 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch.
And how long?
Using medium pressure, rub the swab against all of the inside walls of the nostril. Make at least 5 big circles. Must be swabbed for about 15 seconds, and you go from one to the other with the same swab.
There you go.
Insert swab into bottom hole.
Just like that.
Firmly push it until it is visible in the top hole. Do not remove the swab from the card. Turn the swab to the right 3 times. It says do not skip this step.
This is to ensure that all of the testing agent is completely distributed on the swab.
peel adhesive liner off. To close left side of card over the swab, press firmly on the two lines on the right side of the card. Keep card face up on the table.
So just like this,
Press firmly on the two lines on the right side, right edge of the card to seal. Keep card face up on table. And wait 15 minutes.
all right. We'll return back shortly to see how Mr. Miller's results are. Thank you, brother. And as per the instructions, we can also see the first line has disappeared on the control. It will take some time now for lines to appear back. If the control line does not appear back, you must redo the test. The sample line will be the positive or the negative. As we can see, at the beginning, we have set a timer. The time of checking the test will be no later, no earlier than 15 minutes. We have seen results on these tests where a line actually appears in the sample part, proving a positive test result in less than a minute. So you want to make sure to let it go through the whole 15 minutes. And as we can see, no red line visible at all. If any red line is visible in the sample section, and I mean any visible part at all of that red line, then it is a positive test, and you should retest in the next day or two. And then we'll check back at 15 minutes. Well, as we can see, we checked it at 15 minutes, and the results show that Brother Miller is negative. No line on the sample, but the lines are pink. It's a girl, Ron.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, that concludes our testing, and it shows how this product works. We appreciate your time. Make sure to be safe and test out there before you go to work if you're sick. This is Jack McBroom with IBEW 233 signing off. It's good to have all you guys out there. Be safe out there.